Hello. I will make a tutorial. I don't know how. Sorry for my English, that is not very perfect, but I guess you can understand. So I make a new personnage. Comment on dit personnage? Personnage. Let me see. From French to English. Personnage. A character. Okay, a character. Well, so I made a new character. Is a warrior, and well, first thing, I want to show you how the basics of how to move your character. So you have many ways to move your character. First, the easier is you click both clicks of your mouse. The character moves. So you can look down, look up. You can go to the right. You can go to the left. If you click only the left click, you can look at left or look at right, but your character doesn't move. If you click the right click, the character moves in the direction you're looking for. You're looking at. Sorry. Okay. So this is the basics. So both clicks, it moves. One click only doesn't move, and you have two ways: the left, like this, or the right, like this. It moves also the character. Well, you have the abilities here. So I have 1, 2, 3. So I can but moving with the mouse and using the abilities with the keyboard. I go to an animal, for example. So before fighting, we have to know left click. You have focus on the enemy. If you right click, you're gonna start fighting. So I'm in front of this. I left click, nothing happens. I'm just focus on him. I right click, I start fighting. So I use the abilities. 1, I use 2. Okay, the third ability is to heal myself. So you got to check your life. So here, up there, at the left up side of your screen, you can see your life. So if you see that is not enough life, you heal yourself with the third ability. Example, I go to fight. And then I let the animal hit me. So this animal is not very strong. I should try another animal stronger. Okay, let me see another animal stronger. yeah, you can see the level of the animal. So you left click just to focus on him. You see, this one is level 1. You can see here. So it's not strong. This one, level 1. Okay. Let's look after a stronger animal. Level 2, level 3. I guess we can see. This one is level 2. You see? Level 2. So if I hit him just once, and then I let him hit me. Yes, now you can see my life is going down. I can see also the numbers. 42. I have 50 maximum of life. So 40, 39, etc. So if I click on the third ability, or if I bind on my keyboard on the number 3, I'm gonna heal myself. You see? You can fuir. How do you say fuir in English? You can go out of the fight. If you think the fight is gonna be too hard for you, you can go out of it. At one moment, the animal is gonna let you go if you go far enough. So I went far enough. The animal went back to his first position. He's there. The warrior uses rage. It means when fighting, if you have enough rage, you can bind the second ability. This one is level 1. Anyway, let's try. I hit. You can see now I have enough, so I can bind. Not enough. Enough. Okay. What else? What else? Yeah, this is the chat. So when somebody says something, for example, you bind the enter, so you can say something. Hello. Hello. I say hello. Okay. Somebody can whisper to you. For example, I want to whisper to Grow. Grow said hello. I want to answer. I can whisper to him. I can say hello, like this. So in this example, I whisper to myself. But if you click on Grow, you can whisper to Grow. If I want to say, if I enter, I'm gonna whisper to Grow. But I don't want to whisper now. I just want to say. So I can go like /s, like say, space. I can go like /sh, like shout, space, and I shout. The difference between say and shout is the distance where people can get the message. somebody who is over there is not gonna read the say, but he can read the shout, for example. You have many types of chats. You have the say, you have the wisp. So to wisp, you go like /w space and the name of somebody, somebody, for example, space, and then you say to somebody, for example, hello to somebody. It says nobody with the name somebody exists, so it's normal. But if the character exists, so you can whisper him. You have the chat of a group. If you have a group, for example, now I'm alone, I have no group. You have the /group, I guess is GR, /G for guild. You can save to the guild, etc., etc. This window of chat, you can change some settings of it. For example, you can go like I don't know in English how it says. Déverrouiller la fenêtre means the window is now movable. You can move it to another place. You can by here change the size of it. And you can make other windows. I like to make another window. For example, you right click on here on general to get the settings. So I go like create a new window. The name of the window, okay, messages, accept. So I have a new window here. I go on this window, I let move it. So now I can move it in another place. For example, you can put it here on the right side. I like this way. One on the left, one on the right. And on this window called messages, I go to settings, the last here, and the first category, I'm gonna take all of it, means these are messages from the players. Global also are from players, but others not. Like this, all of messages of players gonna go here, and the other here is the opposite. So it means no players, nothing from players. Here not, but others. You can put everything from others. You can change the size of the size here, size of the words, the size of the word here, size here. Okay, so now it's more readable. Hello here. So it appears on this window because it's a message from a player. If for example, if I kill an animal, I have other messages that appears on the left here. All those messages are not from players but are from the game. So let's start to play. You have characters that gives you a quest. So first quest, accept. Okay. It says go look for another character. Where is this character? I don't know. It explains where is it. You can see on the map. I'm here. The character is there. I can put the map in small size. Like this I can see while moving. So I go in the direction. I can see here the little arrow is me and the answer is there. So I go in that direction and I'm gonna give the quest for the other character is there. Yes, I can see him. It's there. Okay.
Recevez nos bénédictions.
So I right click on him and answer. Finish. Accept. Yes, accept, because now he's gonna go, he gives me another quest. So I accept the next quest.
Ne perdez pas la foi.
You have, of course, the map that shows you where you can go to make your quest. But you have also the minimap here. On the minimap, you can see things that interesting things. Like, for example, I can see here there is another character that's gonna give me another quest. So I go in that direction. Here is it. He gives me another quest. So I have two quests. Oh, there is a third there. You can see that on the minimap we see there is another. Where is it? Oh, probably inside this building. You can jump with space. Like this. I jump. Okay.
La fin de la Légion approche. Souvenez-vous des enseignements du passé.
Okay. He just wanted me to speak to him. This character is the master of warriors. So he can learn, he can teach me new abilities.
Et Naru ne nous ont pas oubliés.
So I have to pay. But I have not enough to pay. When I get some more money, I come back to him, I pay, so I will learn a new ability.
Restez sur vos gardes.
So remember, in this building, here, there is the warrior master. So what are the quests? Fiole de sang de phalène means these butterflies gonna give me oh yes, but first just let me see. Okay, so it gives me this, yes, and other things that those things that I don't need for the quest, I can sell it to marchand, commercial. So you gotta look for a character that you can sell things. Maybe in the building. I will show. Let me see. This one, no. Characters that can sell and buy have a little, yes, like this, for example. You can see there is an icon, something like this, or well, nobody. Well, when you have this icon, it means also that you can repair your stuff here. My stuff is not has no damage, so I don't need to repair. But you can repair. You can buy some things, interesting things. You can sell what you don't need. You sell, like this, and this. This I don't sell. I need this for my quest. It asks. I got to look for 8 of it. So I have one from 8. I have one. So right click. You can look with the left click. When you start fighting, your character is gonna fight all long, and during the fight you can change position with both clicks. I can go that way, I can go back, I can fight again, I go that way. I can also look with the left click, like this. It's still fighting. With the left click, I can look. You see? Both clicks I move. Right click I just stay, but I move the directions. And left click I can look without moving. When you start fighting, means when you right click on the animal, your character is ready to fight. When it comes to fighting, you don't do anything. If you don't touch your mouse, you don't touch your keyboard, you can see it's still fighting alone, you know. So right click on it and get the stuff. So now I have 4, and I look on my bag what I have. So B like bag, B bag. In my bag I have this, and this. So this is for the quest, and this can be sold to those guys to get some money. It means now I have enough money to learn a new ability from the master. The master is somewhere here. Just remember what was. This one is the master. Yes.
Que la fortune soit avec vous.
Okay. I bought. So now I have a new ability here. So you can read the ability if you have your mouse on it. In the low right side of your screen, you can read what it means in this place. You can also, you have here many small abilities that are not fighting abilities, but are to check some things. For example, you can check yourself. You can see your stuff. You can check your abilities. So you have 3 kind of abilities. The new I learned, for example, is this one. Okay. Some abilities gives you what we call a buff. I cannot use it for the moment because I don't have enough rage. So by fighting, I'm gonna get some rage. I start fighting. Yes, I have enough rage, so I can bind this ability. This ability is not a hit. It's what we call a buff. The buff, you can look at your buff here near the minimap. This one. So during 2 minutes, you have the buff. So don't raise your rage by hit this ability every time. Only once per 2 minutes. Rest of time, use your rage for the number 2. So I fight with number 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. Okay. But not the number 4. The number 4 is still buffed. So you have more 35 seconds here. So next fight, still only 1 and 2. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2. Okay. Oh, 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Finish. So now I need again the number 4. So in the next fight, I'm gonna first bind the 4. I look, okay, 2 minutes, and now 2, 2, 2. Actually, the number 1 is not. Actually, you don't need the number 1. I don't know why they put it. Yes, you can use it, but by right click you start fighting. You can go like left click and then number 1, I start fighting. But it's easier, instead of binding the number 1 after focus the animal, it's easier to go directly by right click. If I right click, you can see the number 1 is activated. So actually you don't need this this number 1. So you can change the place of the abilities. You can change the place of the abilities by shift. Yeah, shift, you can change the place. So number 1 I don't need, so I put it here. Waste. No, not waste. How do you call that? Trash. Okay. Garbage. Okay. So number 2 is now number 1. Number 4 here. Number 3 here. Okay. And then if you want, if you learn new abilities, you can change them. Put, for example, the 4 here, and at number 3 you have something else, etc. So you can manage.
Que la fortune soit avec vous.
So I did the quest. So now he's gonna give me some gifts. You can check from the gifts. You gotta choose. So to choose the better gift, you can see here is written +7. This one is written nothing. This one is written nothing. If it's written nothing, means that you don't have any of it. So instead of taking the +7, I'm going to take this one that is +19, or this one is 29. So I take this one, 29. You will see. So B, like bag. Here is it. So I look in myself. If I right click on it, here is it. You see? You see? You can go like this and put in the right place. So, but if you don't know where is the right place, you just right click on it. It goes automatically in his place. The reason why I took this and not that, because if I took the other, it was +7, but this one is now 29. What else? What else? I have this. I can put this in a place, for example, like an ability. This ability is to come back at your first position. So let's use it to see what happens. Okay, you see? At the first position where I was at the beginning of the game. But you can change the place of it. For example, you have I cannot show you now because it's further. I'm gonna look up the rest of the map, and I'm gonna go to another village. Here, this is the first village where you begin, number 1. But in other places you have other villages where you can ask to come back to this village. Well, let me show you. For example, okay, this one. So another character. I'm here in a village. This is the village. If you have, I don't know how we call that, a place like rest place, you know. This house, for example, is a rest place. You can see usually in front of the rest places, the rest houses, you have a mailbox, for example, usually. So if you see a house with a mailbox, means it is a rest house. In the rest house, you have a guy. You see this icon. This icon means this. You see. So you can ask him, I want that my rest stone to be here in that rest house. So you ask him.
On se voit plus tard.
And then it means that every time I'm going to use my stone, I'm going to come back in that place. For example, those, you have your character with the stuff. You have the book of abilities. You have talents. Talents is special abilities, because it's further at level 10 you begin. At level 10 you begin to learn new abilities that are not in the book but in the talents. You see, you have the book and the talent. This is not important for the moment. These are I don't know how you call that in English, but well, you will see. Yes. And these are your quests. So for example, your quests normally they are shown here, but it can disappear. You see, you can get them again from here, from that window. You see, and here you see. This one is for chat. For example, for chat, or to check other players. You can see in the guild, for example, there is for the moment there is only one character, that is me. But if I show all these log people, I can see many, like for example Kelly's Mary, or for example Groar, you see, etc. Okay, this is something not important for the moment, because it means for player PvP, you know. This is a special, you will learn later, it's special. From level 15 you can begin those kind of things. This is a menu. Okay. And this is special for if you see a bug, for example, you can write I saw a bug, so well, it's not important. Important is your character. your book of abilities, later talents, and the quests. The quest. That's important at beginning. Well, this is the basics of the game. You have many other settings, many other. So you can see here, like in the settings, you can change many things. Let's see. Something important. Something important is this one. This one. Everything. So you have place to other abilities here and here, you know. So you have more places to put some more abilities. Other way, it's not. Yes, maybe camera. Camera. I use here. I use never ajuster. Ajuster means I set the never because if I go like always, for example, always, it means when I go like this, it comes back. You see, I go like this, and then it comes back. So I don't like it. I want to control myself my camera. But well, you see, if you prefer that that the game controls the camera instead of yourself, you see, it doesn't go back. It stays at the place where I want it to be. Okay, so those were the basics. Maybe make another video later to more. We'll see. Thank you for watching, and see you again.